I would like to thank the Aluminium Association and the organizing committee of the INCAL for giving me this opportunity to speak here. I would also like to place on record my thanks to all my previous speakers who have dwelt upon the subject of basically opportunities and challenges in aluminium and taken my thought process forward and made my job so simple that I have only reiterated them. Before we tell about the Indian aluminium industry, its challenges and opportunities, let's first go to the overview of aluminium. As we all know, aluminium is the third most abundant element found on Earth crust next to oxygen and silicon. It has several unique properties such as lightness, strain to weight ratio, impact aggression, impact absorption, durability, conductivity, versatility, attractiveness, and so on. Now, because of these properties, it is used in building and architecture, transportation, aviation, packaging, power sector, shipbuilding, consumer durables, automobiles, and several other utilities. As the previous speakers have already dwelt upon, it is endlessly recyclable, and because of its recyclable properties, it is considered to be a very absolutely green metal. And recycling of aluminium consumes only 5% of the energy as compared to production of primary aluminium. Therefore, while it gets recycled, the greenhouse gas emissions are also much lower. The world aluminium industry is almost 125 years old, and it started with a modest production of about 15 metric tons, and today is at the level of almost 35 million tons. In last 50 years, aluminium has grown almost 13 times as compared to copper about 5 times, followed by nickel, zinc, crude steel, and so on. So this is a growth map of aluminium, and since 1995 up to 2025, the growth map of aluminium is again projected here. The black line shows the demand scenario, which is likely to touch a level of about 80 million tons in 2025. And today there is a marginal surplus, but by 2020, to meet the demand, almost all the highly durable units which are under construction, which are under contemplation, must come into being. And by 2025, for meeting the demand of about 80 million, some of the probable units must also come into being to meet the world aluminium demand. This shows the global aluminium production and the regional basis. As can be seen, the regional basis have shifted, the production basis have shifted from, particularly in China, it is likely to touch a figure of about 50% of the total production, and India also may grow from about little less than 4% today to more than 5%. In case of Europe and US, it's likely to reduce its total share of production because of the issues related to power and coal and alumina availability. As we all know, coal, alumina, power and labor constitute about 80% of the total cost of production of metal, and with rising cost of power, and because of adequate availability of coal and alumina in the eastern side, there is likelihood of a shift in the production base.